Every year, people set New Year's resolutions for themselves, but most of them never stick. It's not because we're lazy. It's because that as we try to go big all at once, maybe too big. And new this morning, Chase Biefeld talks with Optum-Idaho's Darren Bushy about how our New Year's resolution should be a New Year's evolution in an all-new Hello, Idaho.
Hello, Darren.
Hi, Chase. It's nice seeing you again.
You too. Lots of folks have made New Year's resolutions for 2021. They do it every single year, but fewer people will make those resolutions and have them stick. So why is it so hard to make lifestyle changes that actually stick around?
You know, lifestyle changes in general can be challenging, especially when we want to emphasize at a particular time of the year. So, here we are, New Year's resolution. So we might want to just rethink the New Year's resolution and maybe create an evolution for ourselves.
That's a big word. So why is it important to think of it as an evolution instead of just a resolution?
We're creatures of habit, and so we get into these particular behaviors of ours because we're habitual by nature. And that works for us and against us. But when we want to change into healthy lifestyles, we can maybe use that to our advantage and create an element of change in behavior that becomes a habit eventually.
So what should people keep in mind when they make that plan?
And I think first and foremost is to customize your own plan. And you want to be able to look at and be specific and clear with yourself on the things that you want to change. So if you wanted to incorporate exercise, let's say, or walking, I want to be very specific about how long I'm going to walk, maybe at what particular time of the day I'm going to walk, and then I can measure my goals from that. So, to be specific with your plan is going to get you off to a good start. Also, you want to start small. So any kind of behavioral change that you want to incorporate, you want to go at it with small incremental approaches rather than taking on the whole enchilada, so to speak.
What are some helpful tips to have people stick to these evolutions?
You want to change one behavior at any particular one time, especially at this point in the year. And typically you'll see a lot of people go and get the gym memberships, right? And they're really highly motivated. And then what you'll notice is over time the motivation goes down because it can become overwhelming, or potentially I'm trying to change too much. So if I can just stick to one behavior and replace one unhealthy habit that I have with another healthy habit, I'm going to generate a lot more success. And speaking with the gym, one of the things that you'll do notice is that those that do succeed in their long-term habit changes is that they incorporate a buddy. And so they have somebody that keeps them accountable. And then it also makes it fun. And then we have somebody that we can confide in on the struggle a little bit here and there. So that buddy system really does go a long way.
What's one important thing that people can take away from this and keep as they work to evolve themselves?
The first thing you really want to do is to make sure that you emphasize starting small. And then you want to stay focused on the behavior that you're wanting to change. And then ultimately, you want to incorporate that human touch, that support system. So those three things right there can be the takeaway. Ultimately, it sounds very simplistic, but if you can manage those, then you'll reap a lot of reward from the goals that you want to achieve.
Well, here's to 2021. Hopefully it's a much better year than 2020.
Absolutely, it will be.
It has to be, right? It's always okay to ask for support, even if it's something as simple as struggling with a New Year's goal. That's what mental health professionals are here for, to help us with. So call the Idaho Care Line at 211 to get in touch with a professional if you need that help. Well, after the break,